I have orgasm virus? That's so stupid. On the bright side, at least we know that the virus...
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. How is quarantine treating you? Yeah, these are strange and unusual times, isn't it? Today we are going to react to a comedian who happens to be Indian, obviously my favorite culture. Well, aside black culture, but yeah, I have to make that clarification. His name is Vedas and he makes a video talking about what if the lockdown keeps getting extended over and over again and it never ends. So let's see what he brings to the table.
Lockdown! What if the lockdown keeps getting extended and never ends? Welcome to The Bright Side with Vedas, the show that takes the darkest thought in your head and goes to some place silly, so that the next time you think it doesn't seem that bad. This episode is about the lockdown in the world. The one we...
Wait. What? Okay.
We are all worried is going to get extended. I promise you. There is a bright side. Let's begin. Okay. On the bright side, at least we changed Chinese racism just a little bit. Huh? I mean, it's still wrong to be racist, but at least now even racists have to evolve. Because, earlier on for years and years, it was just stuff about martial arts and the Chinese people would be like, oh, that's funny. I'm going to buy half your country. I mean, the big racist allegation against China always was that nothing China makes ever works. And by all accounts, this virus is a pretty good product. So if you made it, well done, China. This stuff works.
God damn.
I mean, at least now we all know we could survive a dictatorship, right? I think that'd be okay. Like if our leaders came out tomorrow and they were like, listen, you all stay at home and you get only 3 meals and you can't talk to each other and there is no news, there is no freedom and there is no comedy and I say when you have internet, I'd be like, wake. On the bright side, if you think you are living under a strong regime, here's a bit of news. Turkmenistan, the country, America, it's one of the small Russias, just banned the use of the word coronavirus in the entire country. You can't say it. It's a pandemic, not Lord Voldemort, but they still banned it, which is probably leading to some very awkward conversations with doctors. Doctor, I still do not feel well. Did my test results come back? Yes, Sasha, I'm very sorry to tell you, you have it. It? It. You know? No, I do not know. Здравствуйте. Okay. 2 words. Virus. I have orgasm virus? That's so stupid. On the bright side, at least we know that the virus is balanced, right? Because in
Orgasm 19.
equal amount of good people and bad people got it. Like Tom Hanks got it, Justin Trudeau got it. Those were good people. And then I think Donald Trump got it and defeated it with anger and cocaine. And then Boris Johnson got it.
Yeah. The amount of people that Donald Trump was hanging out with got it. They were tested with it and they were quarantined and he wasn't. And yeah, I would say I'm 70% positive that Donald Trump probably got it. Cause yeah.
Did you see that? He was just in a full suit at home like, yes, I just want to let the British people know that I've tested positive for COVID-19 and a smashing smile. Anyway, I'm going to be working from home from now on. And if you pan the camera right, you just see his family standing there like, Mummy, why is Papa wearing a suit at home? Now, darling, you know that if Papa wears a t-shirt, he looks like an alcoholic skateboarder. All of a sudden, the haircut made sense. I was like, I see it now. It's that just got out of bed at home look. If the bed is a water bed. filled with the tears of British people. I think we killed reality TV for good. Like, do you really care who wins American Idol now?
Nope.
You are in the greatest reality show of all time right now. It is Survivor, the big game. This is mankind versus wild. Hey, remember music? I got into that stuff again.
I think this pandemic has returned everything to the basics, like the primitive man or the primitive human against the wild, against nature, right? Yeah, I think it's because nothing else matters more. All of a sudden, everything just doesn't matter.
Yeah, like I listened to Bryan Adams the other day. It took a virus, but I did it. I was like, yeah, come on first. It must be kind of nice for doctors to finally be able to go, I don't know, because doctors legit do not know. I mean, normally if you go to a doctor and you're like, hey doctor, is it a boy or a girl? And he's like, you'd fire that guy. Now he's a hero. Like look at this guy. I mean, he's from the WHO. This is the most famous doctor in the world right now. Every press conference, he's just smiling.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are.
It's because he doesn't know. He has no clue. Like if this goes on long enough, they're gonna add a question mark at the end of WHO.
Good morning, good
This is
afternoon.
gonna be,
He doesn't know.
Okay, we are not testing enough in India. That is just a fact. And it's actually kind of ironic because for the first time in history, Indians are taking less tests than anybody else in the world. On the bright side, your dog or your pet thinks he's been a really good boy. Like, he thinks you just discovered how awesome he is. He's just like, yeah man, he hangs around with me all the time. I mean, he took a little when I was a kid, but now I think we've really turned a corner. We found each other. Whenever this is done, you do know that Flatten the Curve is going to be the first movie that Pornhub launches, right? That's the first porno coming out. It's going to be some guy in a hazmat suit like, hi, I'm Chad. I'm here to give you an injection. Yes, you are, Chad. Yes, you are. On the bright side, I think we killed Instagram Live. There have been so many Instagram Lives. It's everything from...
Oh, yes. It's crazy. Everyone is doing it. Everyone. Why? I mean, why?
I'm gonna be talking about my feelings to Sushma from New Delhi wants to know what my skincare regime is. Well, Sushma, I didn't go outside for 3 weeks. That and the depression, it's a good glow. On the bright side, you get to see celebrities donate and part with their money. That's kind of nice, right? Because we all donated, everybody did. And those of us got in early, we got in early. And the rest are now just doing it because of peer pressure, right? They're just on Twitter like, oh, God, Shah Rukh donated how much? God, I pledge to donate. I think
You have to beat it, right? You have to donate more.
this is improving people's relationship with God on a bright side. Because you realize you don't need a middleman, you can just pray from home. In India, it's nuts. Like first a Muslim sect of people got together and that led to a spike in the number of cases. Everybody was mad at that. And then some Hindus got together and now Muslims and Hindus have been fighting on Indian Twitter all day long and it's getting politicized. Your God isn't going to save you. Your doctor is. If your God could save you, why hasn't he done it? Is God just up in heaven going, hey man, I'm not a disease expert. Look at that planet I just created. If he did, he'd save you. He had.
Oh, the extremes of what it can do. I can't heal your headache. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Hasn't done it. This is not you and your God. This is you versus your God. Your God isn't saving you. He's testing you. He made the bat. Maybe that's who he's saving. Maybe bats went up to God and they were like, hey man, I lost 3 cousins last week. And he's like, alright, I'll look into it. But look, just in case you still don't feel good about the lockdown getting extended, I'm going to give you 2 people who legit had a worse week than you did, I promise. This is the doctor who gave Vladimir Putin a tour of the hospital and then he tested positive for coronavirus. The problem is, he shook Vladimir Putin's hand. Can you imagine getting told that you have coronavirus and that's not the worst news you heard that day? That's the second worst. Just knowing that the virus isn't going to be the one that kills you. I mean, haven't we done enough to tigers? There's literally like 1,000 of them left in the wild.
Oh.
And the rest are getting coronavirus. You think you have it bad? Tigers are either getting shot in the wild, getting coronavirus, or on balm. Suck it up! The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So here's what's happening in India, right? Every now and then, as world leaders go out and answer questions about health-related stuff and science-related stuff, once in a while Narendra Modi will come on TV from his bunker where the flag is and make speeches like this one.
मोमबत्ती, दिया, टॉर्च या मोबाइल की फ्लैश लाइट.
So he asked us at 9 p.m. to come out on our balconies and show solidarity by lighting a candle or a flashlight, which I thought was, yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. I never begrudge anybody, wanting to not feel alone in a battle. I also kind of remembered that he works for us and we need answers and not party games, but still, fully willing to do it. And then at 9 p.m. people did this.
Corona go, Corona go, Corona go, Corona go.
And this. And that. So I, for the first time in my career, felt bad for Narendra Modi.
That's not what he meant.
Because I just knew he was there on his balcony or in his garden lighting a lamp and he was like, tss. And then he heard,
Go back, go back. China virus, go back. 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 Go back, go back.
he's gonna have to clarify everything.
Yep.
Like we are 2-year-olds apparently. He's gonna have to be like, okay, Mitron, now at 8:55 p.m. for 55 seconds, you go to the balcony and jump because I am sick and tired of And these Indian men who are out here screaming these things.
Go back, go back. China virus, go back.
Dude, do you think the virus has a self-esteem that you are crushing? Do you think you're
No, I'm
damaging
gonna go now.
the virus? You can't scream a virus into submission. It's a virus, not a citizen. Look, ultimately, if this lockdown ends up getting extended, I think that's okay. I think it needs to be extended for as long as it needs to be so that we get through this. I want to go through this once. That's it. I don't want multiple lockdowns. World War II, if we're comparing it to that, was once. There was no World War II and a half, 3.5, or maybe there was in
World War
Citizens
II
Don't Know
plus.
About It. All I can say to you is that everybody keeps comparing this virus to World War II. In World War II, people were sent out of their homes, away from their families, never knowing when they are going to see them again. We're all being asked to stay at home, in our own comforts, with our own families, seeing them every day. It could be a lot worse. So,
Yep.
the next time you're worried about this lockdown getting extended, I want you to think of orgasm viruses, Putin's doctor, Boris Johnson in a t-shirt, and screaming at a virus with the wrong name. My name is Veer Das. I promise you, there's always a bright side. Oh, and please share and like and send this out to people. Take care.
That was good. That was good. This pandemic has really, revised a lot of priorities in people, and yeah, man. But yeah, he did a good take at it, and oh man, that's just funny. Imagine telling people come out and light candles, and the next thing you're lighting fireworks. Boo, 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 boo. You're taking it out of context. But yeah, nobody knows how long this is gonna last, and I really hope that it doesn't drive people crazy like it's done to him. Now, he's a good comedian, and yeah, I might check out more stuff that he's done, and let me know what you think about what he said, and let me know if you want me to react to more things relating to that. And if you have any suggestions for any other thing that you want me to react to, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click the button below and show some love. I'm out. Peace.